Around 6 p.m., my mom took me out to the Willow for a karaoke night, during which I sang The World I Know by Collective Soul, Then It's Now or Never by Elvis Presley, then Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue, then Day After Day by Badfinger, then finally I sang In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry. All of these being songs I've sung before during karaoke nights with my mom. But not lately sung. I primarily went to that karaoke night at the Dakota because my mom told me that it had recently reopened. That place, I wanted to see what it was like now. Under some kind of new management. It seems to have changed little, if at all. The place still had the same kind of layout, same tables, and arcade machines that I remember from previous visits. I ordered a glass of the Kind IPA and a dozen chicken wings with hot sauce. Though for me, I think hot sauce is kind of a minimal level of spiciness to be considered spicy by me in terms of wing sauce. But it isn't perceived as that spicy by me. Still, the hot sauce tasted good. I tried the container of blue cheese sauce with it. And it was exactly what I like about wet blue cheese sauce. Tasting more like ranch dressing rather than blue cheese. The few celery sticks that came with the wings were also good. After the IPA, I had just a come and screw shot. And that was with a plastic glass of iced water. One of a few I had. During the rest of the karaoke night, a come and screw shot is mostly rum chata. From what I've been told. The lighting provided an enjoyable atmosphere. The sort of special effects lighting that you might expect from a kind of dance party or club setting. But the lighting wasn't that intense. Still, it was enjoyable. And the music in between rotations on the karaoke list it was enjoyable to listen to. Around 2 p.m. today, I had the other sushi combo. I got from Wegmans the other day. Had that with a cup of plain coffee. My first and only for today. And 2 mild cheddar cheese sticks. This being after during the first hours of today having a whole extra large Hershey's chocolate bar. And that was about 600 calories according to my calculations. And I had that Hershey's chocolate bar in order to use it up. And then I fell asleep on the living room couch. Which is pretty extensive. To the point multiple people could sleep on it at once, if need be. And is comprised of sections that can be moved apart. I recall roughly from 4:15 p.m. to 5 p.m. walking to our local Wegmans to return container deposits. Though at this point I do that more to get some exercise. It took me some time to find a plastic garbage bag partially full of containers that have deposits on them. And since from deciding I would walk to Wegmans today around 4 p.m., it took some time for me to realize the plastic garbage bag where the containers are in had been moved from in front of the mini fridge that's in the middle of the kitchen to the right of another mini fridge that's more in the dining area. And from being freestanding on the ground to being within a sort of plastic garbage bin, lidless, garbage bin, or plastic container that's kind of shaped like a sort of lidless, no lid garbage bin. Despite it being nearly winter time, there was no snow on the ground. And it was such a mild late fall / early winter day. It wasn't that cold out, to the point where I forgot to put on my winter hat and didn't really notice. And my ears and hands didn't get that cold. Though I did have on a jacket that I ended up also wearing to the Willow and back, but not while inside the Willow. Instead, I hung it on a chair since there wasn't really a need to wear a jacket while inside the Willow. And I didn't want to risk getting it dirty while having a dozen chicken wings with hot sauce. Here's where I am currently on Elvenar. I recall waking up for the last time today around 9:15 in the morning, after waking up and then falling back asleep a couple of times on that living room couch. I also recall during the afternoon hours having several peppermint Lindor chocolate truffles. Though I believe those were white chocolate truffles with some peppermint embedded into them.